Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new and you'd like to be a part of my adventure, hit the subscribe button down below, and if you ring the bell you'll get my notification. I post every Wednesday, and if you like this video don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Let's hop into it. Hey guys, so today my aunt and I went to Tochigi Autumn Festival. So this is actually after the festival, even though the footage of the festival will come after this. I just wanted to explain a bit to you guys so you'll understand. I've actually researched it, written it down, so if you see me looking down, I'm reading. The Tochigi Autumn Festival actually started in 1874 and it happens every 2 years over 3 days. So day 1 is the children, so all the children pull the floats, and day 2 and 3 are actually the parade of floats, otherwise known as Butsuke, and each float has a meaning behind it, and they're all beautifully embellished with like dragons, golden dragons, and like birds and everything, and they're just really stunning. So each float has a ningyo daishi, which translates to just like a doll float, and each doll is either a historical figure or a deities. I don't know how to pronounce it, I'll leave that here. I think it just means God, and they each symbolize a folk belief or a Japanese legend. And each float has a battle, so they go along the road and people are pulling them, and each battle is all about the ohayashi, which is festival music. So each float has like sort of like a band, I wouldn't really call it a band, underneath the float that has a taiko, which is a Japanese drum, and a shakuhachi, which is a Japanese flute, and each band plays like their music from each like little area that each float has come from. So people can shout, and like they all have a special like shout or chant that everyone yells, and the tourists and everyone watching it can go to that float and like shout and chant with them. But the music players have to stay in time. If they don't stay in time in the battle where each of them is facing off, that means they lose. So if they lose the time of the beat, lose the time of the music, they lose, and then the winning float gets to go off and battle the next person, well, the next float, and the whole sequence starts over again. So I hope you enjoy these videos, and hope that kind of like made a bit of sense, and yeah, hope you enjoy. So today I'm off to Osaka to meet up with some friends who I haven't seen for maybe like 6 years or something, and their kids, so staying with them for about a week. So yeah, all packed and ready to go. Good morning everybody. So today I'm off to Kobe, which is about I think 30-minute train ride from Osaka. I am meeting up with some friends, so a mother and a daughter. I haven't seen them since 2011 when we met up for like a play date, so it was like not a very long time. But yeah, I think the daughter is a year older than Josie, I'm pretty sure, and yeah, so last time I saw her she was probably about 6 or like younger. So yeah, I'm gonna be probably surprised about how much she's grown. The mother, she actually kind of helped introduce dad and mum together, which is some cool background information. Yeah, so I'm very excited to see them, and let's go. And one more thing I forgot to say, so Kobe has a really big Ampamman, I think, museum, or like a kids playground where all the kids go, and Ampamman is a kids TV show. So pun in Japanese is bread, so the TV show is literally about different bread characters fighting Baikinman. And Baikin in Japanese is bacteria. So all these different breads, there's melon pun, which is melon bread, Ampamman, which is like the azuki beans bread, Shokupan, which is just your normal bread, and a whole bunch of other breads fighting Baikinman and his accomplice that I really can't remember her name, which is Bacteria Man. And like Ampamman has this special trait where he like will break off his head because it's bread to give to like people in need if they need food, or if he gets injured or something, then he'll go back to the bread man and the baker, and like the baker will just make a new head. It sounds really strange when you're an adult, but like as a kid I was fascinated by the show. I loved it. Whenever we'd come to Japan we'd watch it. I haven't watched it in years, but like there's going to be Ampamman and Baikinman and Shokupanman, Melon Panchan everywhere, so hopefully it'll be a fun time. evening, guys. So back in Osaka, I had a lovely day in Koto meeting up with my friends. Though you'll notice in the last footage of the shrine, I can't remember what the name of the shrine is, but there's little boys and girls right like everywhere, and they're all in their kimonos, or in the male version of a kimono, and the parents are all in their suits. Because currently at the moment it is Shichi Go San. So Shichi is 7, Go is 5, and San is 3. And this is like happens every year in November. I think it's November 15th that it's held on, but it's usually like people go to the shrine at the nearest weekend. So it's 3 and 7-year-old girls and 5-year-old boys, or it can be 7-year-old boys as well sometimes. They go to their nearest shrine or temple to pray, and like the priests, that's what they're called, will pray over them and stuff like that, because it is considered a passage for children. I think that's what it's called. Or in the back in the Heian period when it started, it was considered to be like the children managed to survive to this. Like it was a celebration of survival, because children weren't really, like back then they didn't live long, and they were considered kind of like offsprings of Japanese gods and stuff like that. So they were celebrated if they could reach like age of 7. But yeah, over a period of time it kind of changed. Now it is all about Shichigo-san, which is 7, 5 and 3. So there were lots of little kids all dressed up in their kimonos, and everyone was getting like lots of photos of them, and they were just so cute. Like you just kind of want to go up and hug them. They're just so beautiful. And so yeah, when we went up to pray, they had invited all the parents and grandparents and the kids to go into the shrine temple area to pray. But I am going down to go talk with the people that I'm staying with anyway. Good night.